What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Just hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Turn on your notifications for new videos. This is going to be my vlog number 4, I believe. I tried to do this yesterday, but the whole damn thing got erased. And I was all over the place anyway. I'm trying to talk about one thing. I actually could afford my medicine this week. I got paid out of pocket for it, which does help me like focus a little bit. Yes, it's medical marijuana. It's just like it's really expensive here in New York for that. They want $75 for a 3-day supply. Like $75 on street. That would get you, depends how much you smoke, but it could be a week or two, or a week and a half, or maybe 3 days. It lasts me more than 3 days, but it's still expensive. Sorry, I'm crossing the road. But what I wanted to talk about today was the first time my sister screwed me over with my kids. Well, you see, before my daughter was 8 or 9, I believe, and my sons were younger, I want to just put this out here. Nobody came around us. Nobody came to visit us, the kids. Nobody. Not any one of my sisters, not my brother, not their husband and wives, nobody. My mother and my father are the only ones that came. Now, about when my daughter was 8 or 9, I left the kid's mother because she just don't stop with the drugs and stuff. She totally used me, such as like she would go pawn rings. She would go pawn rings on the store till Friday to get money for her fix. So I paid like $400 for one of those rings. I forgot how much I paid for the other. So I had to always go down there. She would just do it, not ask, nothing. Most of my check went to drugs. The reason why I did it, and I figured it out, was because when she did drugs, she actually treated me like I was a boyfriend. Like she was actually like acting like she was into me. And I think I was just paying for that attention pretty much. And, you know, maybe the only time she would have sex with me, she was too busy screwing everybody else. So, yeah, that's the type of mother that the kids had. She would deal drugs in front of them. I would try to smoke pot. Back then, I smoked pot since I was young, people. I think it helped me cope with everything that's going on. It really does help with the anxiety and stress. It would definitely help with stress. I'll give you that. And I'm talking about using it medically, not as a drug. And it's natural. Like marijuana is natural. It's like something that was grown on Earth. It's not man-made. I got tons of cars, my shoes untied. But yeah, I gotta stop at this bench. I'm gonna upload this right from my phone like I did the last vlog. Before I get into, I know I was just talking about medical marijuana or whatever. Yes, it's good medicine, I believe. Medically, it is. It helped me deal with stress my whole life. Like, I've been a calm, patient person with everybody up until now. Now I just want to explode, like, and it's not good. It's just I've been pushed around one too many times by the government, people, girlfriends, just people around here. Everybody changed. Everybody changed. So, you know, I wasn't perfect, but I didn't steal from friends. I didn't treat people like shit. I don't try to use people. I always had for myself. I know I'm saying a lot. I should just get to the chase. Oh yeah, I wanted to do shout outs before I did this. I want to shout out Jasco. He does the paranormal exploring Randonautica stuff. He's more professional than I am right now. He does awesome videos. I think they're awesome, even if he doesn't find anything. But you should check his channel out. It's capital Jaskino. I'm gonna give a shout out to the Mosh Bros. It's capital MOSH underscore capital BROS. Go check them out. They're pretty funny. All right, what's up, dude?
What's going on, buddy?
Man, we're gonna go down here and do this thing for the job. I gotta go do like an OSHA thing for the job so I can start next week.
That's good, man.
Yeah, I know.
I'm back to work next week too.
I can't wait to get back to work, man.
Yeah,
It's been forever.
I go back Tuesday.
Cool, dude.
Yeah, man.
Nice seeing you, dude. That's my buddy. I used to work with him. At this place called Castle Keller. If anybody that lives around Cambridge, New York, I had it on video when he was drunk, and it was funny. He said I could record it, but I lost all the footage as usual. I'm hoping to get a camera soon. I had one ordered, but I had to stop the order because I just found out this place was charging me $142 for some glam bag, and I don't order glam bags. I don't even know what a glam bag is. But anyway, check out the Mosh Bros. I'm probably all over the place again because I'm getting deep into talking about my kids. When I talk about my kids, I'm just all over the place. I have nothing really to control my ADHD when it's bad. They won't give me anything because they consider me as an addict, even though I haven't touched nothing in years. I don't even drink. I haven't drank since I can't say I haven't had one or two here or there casually, but really back in 2010 is when I stopped drinking. I got more into pills actually, so I replaced. And drinking, I wasn't even bad. It was a weekend thing. I always worked. I always had a job. I always had a job. I always had my own weed. I always had my own car. I wasn't that bad into drugs like everybody thinks I was. Not as bad as the mom, the kid's mother there. Never as bad as her. I only did it with her. I tried to do it on weekends, but it would end up being work weekdays because she can't wait. You gotta get it right then and there, you know what I mean? But anyway, that's the reason why I left her. The kid's mother. She's still to this day. She was just in the hospital not too long ago. Right now she's in a halfway house. So I mean that just shows you if I stayed with her, that's where I would be right now. I'd be doing the same thing as I was. And she begged me to stay when I left. She begged me, and I just couldn't do it no more. There's only so much you can handle, and I stayed that long. I feel retarded for staying that long because it's been happening for years. It was happening for years, and I just kind of brushed it off. I was hoping of change. I moved from Florida and back for this girl. I moved a house out in the country. We had this nice house out in the country. Amish people live right next to us. And it was cool that it'd bring us everything. And I just loved it. I loved being out there. But she couldn't be away from her favorite city, Gloversville. She had to be in Gloversville. As long as that girl is out there in Gloversville, Johnstown, she will not ever be clean. She won't ever be clean. It's a proven fact. Till this day, it is a proven fact. And that's what I tried to do for years, but it didn't work. So I left. So as I left her at the house in the country, then out of nowhere, my sister that I'm talking about that lied for the kids, she said she would help me. She was gonna help me. She let me stay there, and then her boyfriend, her good-for-nothing boyfriend at the time, he was on unemployment, and he wasn't even looking for a job. He was sitting on the bed all day watching YouTube, getting drunk. So, and you can guess where that money came from. You know, I pay for it because I'm gonna tell you how I pay for it eventually. And so she claimed to help me out. I moved in there, and then I couldn't do it. Or no, the time that her boyfriend was stealing from me and stuff, that was another time before this. Like, that's the reason why I let the kids stay there, but I couldn't. My one sister told me and said I could stay there, but the kids couldn't. And I was like, what the hell is that? And I didn't want to stay at Tina's house because her boyfriend was stealing from me and shit. The last time I was living there. He was a good-for-nothing piece of shit, and basically should not have been collecting New York State unemployment. He didn't look for a job. So you can just, yeah, and that's one of the things, when you're on unemployment, you're supposed to be looking for a job. I am. Like, I just got this job. Like, I'm going down today. And if I get paid for it, I will claim it on my unemployment, you know? Because that's just how you're supposed to do. Like, I don't know. I just don't know how this person could be my so-called sister and pull all this shit on me. Alright, so anyway, let's cut to the chase. She offered to take the kids, and I was remodeling my ex-girlfriend's parents' trailer at the time. And so, as I was doing that, I was going to live there with the kids, but I had to do everything by myself. Not a damn person can help me. My buddy, Nick, because of the racist stuff that's going on today, I won't say his real name. It's his real nickname. His real name is Nick, but we call him, I'll just say it. If anybody get mad at me, I'm sorry. I'm not racist by any means. I got what I consider family down in Brooklyn. Even though I haven't seen him in a while, he's still family because he's never disrespected me. You know what I mean? He stayed, he helped out or whatever, but anyway, so my sister offered to take him for $100 a week, and she gets food stamps. So, you see, to get food stamps in New York State, I guess the kids just have to be living with you, or living in your house. People have to be living in your house, and you could apparently claim them without having to do court or anything like that. But me not knowing anything about that, my sister manipulated me and said that she needed temporary full custody for food stamps. And what had happened is they go after you for child support. So as she started getting this right away, I was giving her $100 a week. She didn't tell me she was getting that extra money. So, you know, she's collecting money from me. I'm getting hammered by New York State child support. When they took me to court, she didn't even tell them that I was giving them $100 a week. And my stupid ass didn't get a receipt because I thought family, you could trust family. But, you know, I learned the very, very hard way that you can't at all. You can't trust anybody nowadays, I feel. That's why I'm making this channel. I want to create a new family. I want people to subscribe, be a part of my family. And if I make it like big time success, and I'm not trying to use this right here, my kids' shit, for fame or fortune. I just want it to be heard. I don't care if you hit the like button. I don't care if you subscribe for this. I just want you to at least share this. Please share this. Get my word out. Like, when I go to court, I want people behind my back. I want my kids back. And I want compensation for the bullshit I went through. Because this has cost me a fortune. And it's going to cost me even more fortune. Because because now I got child support and arrears again. So that's how she screwed me over on that. Then when she goes ginseng hunting, she goes and collects ginseng root. She goes out in the woods every day, all day, and she took her father's spot over. So she's got a spot where she can get it. It grows back there every year. So she knows where to get it. She knows how to get it to make money. She goes to, I believe, she collects disability too. And she don't claim this stuff on disability. She sells her Xanax pills. She don't claim that. You know, she makes a fortune on that because she overprices the pills to some dumb lady. Me being a drug addict, I know the street value is $1, not $4. So she's making a fortune on that. She borrows money. She don't pay it back. She put her own mother $4,000 in debt. She took her card, charged it up to $100, and this is when she was her scumbag boyfriend. And he even had a job, didn't pay her back. I don't know what Tina does with or I don't know what she does with all of her money, but like, I don't know. Honestly, I feel like she does some kind of a drug that she doesn't tell anybody, because her money just goes, like, it flies, and she apparently don't go anywhere or spend anything. She don't even spend anything on my kids. She only did now because I turned her in. She just did on this last check. This month, she finally bought them something. Their birthdays were last month. Guess who supported their birthday? Guess who got them good presents? Even my kids' even my mother, my other kid's mother, my wife now, even her stepkids, I take care of them. I make sure they have birthdays. They don't have fathers at all. Like, Landon's father didn't even send him anything. The other father doesn't even show up to court for her. That's how bad he has anything to do with her. So I took on the responsibility of that. Like, think about it. If I am a guy that jumps in some kid's life and they call me dad, I'm dad to you. Like, does that sound like I would neglect my own kids? Like, seriously. Because I wish, I hope somebody views this, and please comment below if you think I'm I seem like a guy. I know nobody knows me at all, and I know I could be like bullshitting the whole world, but I'm telling the goddamn truth. Like, I'm about ready to sit down there with signs and just saying that just how fucked up the system is. Like, DMV's right next door to them, and I'm about ready to stand out for a sign for for family court about my kids, take them out of my care, put them somewhere where they're fucking not even watched at all. My son broke his arm and shit already. What else? My 11-year-old, she went out and with her cousin and snuck beer, Seagram 7s. Yeah, that's at 11. I was 13 when I did it. I went through the same thing Mia did, just in a different way. But I did the same thing. Stayed at sister's house, went out, got fucked up with my friends. There was nobody to watch us. She was in her room smoking pot and just stayed in her room. She didn't watch us. But anyway, so now my sister screwed me over on that. She went out ginseng hunting and she had nobody to babysit the kids. And I'm sorry for being all over the place and going out of line in the story. There's like so much to tell about this. And it's so wrong of like what they did, because the kid should be with a parent that loves them and cares about them, that wants to be there for them, But anyway, as she was ginseng hunting, she had nobody to watch the kids. Soon as she threatened me, I was 2 weeks away from that trailer being done. Cars are pretty close. I was 2 weeks away from that trailer being done, and she threatened me if I didn't take I got an offer in housing for St. Johnsville housing. I got offered her a 3-bedroom apartment. So Tina found out, and she said if I don't take that apartment, she's going for the kids for full custody. Those are her exact words. She threatened me. She manipulated me into thinking something. So I went for court. I took that apartment. I pretty much fucked the guy over because they let me stay there for free. But I did work on it, the apartment a little. But I tried so hard to get it done sooner. I was very depressed because my ex-girlfriend there just like up and left me, like out of nowhere, just up and left. Like I don't even know what I did wrong. And then that seems to happen. I found out that I was getting used to make her other boyfriend mad. So, but I don't know. I don't know the true story. She was a cool girl. I guess she would be a cool girl as a friend, but I wouldn't ever try to date her again. She had a banging ass though. Sorry, Nicole. I love your butt too. So I gotta tie my shoe again. This is supposed to be Jordans. Like, holy shit. Never had to tie my shoes so much. But as she was ginseng hunting, she threatened me with that. So I got the apartment for 2 months, 3 months, or whatever. She went ginseng hunting. No contact, no Tina, no nothing. No word from her. Out of nowhere, she just stops. Like, out of nowhere, months later, she just stops after ginseng hunting season done. When she dropped them off to me, I had air mattresses from camping. I was living in my car, too, at the time. So, like, I had a bunch of camping gear. I started living up at a camp. I was working at a forklift operator at Cranesville Block. So, I paid for a campsite pretty much all week. Or all weekend, so I'd have a place to bring my kids to. So that's what I did with my kids while they were at Tina's. I brought them camping. We had a lot of fun. She came out of nowhere. I keep going to get online. I told myself I wasn't going to get online with this because I'm almost to the job here and I got to finish up here shortly. But anyway, Tina came out of nowhere. She dropped him into that situation. I had an air mattress, a box to put my TV stand in. She dropped him off in that situation. She didn't come around for months. And, oh great, it's starting to rain now. I got an umbrella in my backpack, but I gotta finish this video. Holy shit. Hope it don't downpour. I'm only wearing this right here. So, I'm gonna get soaked. And I'm almost to my job, and I'm gonna show up all soaked and shit. Alright. I'm gonna wrap this up really quick. Again, I keep getting out of line with everything. I keep fucking talking about everything else. This is how I get when I talk about my kids because that's how bad it affects me. Like, it pisses me off so much. Like, nobody even knows. Probably there is somebody out there that knows. And that's why I should get my word out so maybe something's done about it. Because I don't think it's right. People can just go into court and say what they want and they'll remove the kids without investigating it. How fair is that? Like, even though I got online again, Tina came out of nowhere after these months, and I won't get online again. Tina came out of nowhere after months. She saw I had what I had for the kids. She went and reported me to CPS, and she told me, I don't think this is working out, she would give me the kids back. Now, remind you, I was still paying her arrears for Tina support, I call it. I was paying her arrears. My checks were only $300. I was trying to pay a $400 car payment. And because I had these stocks and bonds as I was kid, I had to cash them in. I was going to use it for a house, but I had to use it to survive, which pisses me off. So, because now I can't get a house. Like, I don't have, like, all that money for a house. It was probably enough to purchase one somewhere, I would say, or put a good down payment on it, like $20,000, $28,000, I think. But, yeah. But I cashed it in, paid for the car. I couldn't claim public assistance because I had that money. I didn't get no help. I had to lose my job because my babysitter gave up on me. She turned me into CPS. I cashed that in. I went and got them all beds, furniture, and everything before they came. I was going to do it gradually by my paycheck. Oh my God, it's downpouring. Please hit the like for walking in the rain talking. I got phone. But car about to hit me, Jesus Christ. Alright, come on, Jamie, spit it out. I'm so sorry. Fucking wind's blowing, fucking freezing cold, holy shit. Alright. But yeah. Tina, she, my sister, I should say, I don't know. Fuck her, I don't care. I ain't gonna say her last name, but she's a dirtbag. Yeah, I was paying all that arrears and child support. That's what I was talking about. All the arrears and child support. I barely had enough money for anything. I survived on what I had to survive. Social services came. They closed that case. Then I had the mom. She would get mad at me, call CPS about it, and say a bunch of shit. But yeah, she would come to the house on visits and steal their medication, steal their methylphenidate, which is like Adderall or Ritalin. She took half the fucking bottle. And I was so pissed. I made a police report, but you know, without proof, they can't do nothing. Which I think is stupid. She was the only one there. Like, what the fuck? But anyway, I made a police report about that. That's the type of people I had to deal with when I had my kids. They called down to the housing. They harassed the housing. They harassed me. They slandered my name down there, saying my wife was living there when she wasn't at the time. At the time, we weren't married. They would keep turning me in for bullshit. And it caused me to get kicked out of there, which now I live with my wife, and I had brought the kids with me. And remind you, Tina don't come around at all for these kids. Don't buy them nothing. She didn't come around Christmas. She didn't buy them nothing for fucking anything. Even for her birthdays right now, she didn't buy them nothing. She just bought them now because I fucking turned her in. And I think it's stupid. It's just stupid. She's a big time manipulator. But she went in court and just slandered me. She lied about everything. 2 times in court. 2 times in court, she said 2 different accusations. And they were all fucking made up lies or not even accurate. Like, I'll give you an example. She said I don't give the kids the medicine. She doesn't give the kids the medicine right to this day. She doesn't give it to them. And her quote and her words before she even got the kids, in my opinion, those kids don't need medicine. But yet she turned me in for not giving it to them, which I was giving it to them. I just wasn't giving it to the mom because they kept begging for it. Her and her boyfriend kept begging for it, and I know they were taking it. They were begging me for mine. Like, this dude called me up, and on my old phone, I had it recorded. They were begging me for my Adderall, and I was like, what the fuck? He's like, I want to have a good time. I just want to have a good time with your I'm gonna just say kid's mother. I don't want to say too many names. I didn't even mean to say my sister's name, but fuck it. I didn't say her last name, and whatever. And they just kept begging me for it, and I recorded it. And now I don't have the recording. It pisses me off because I wanted to bring it into court. Because what I'm trying to do is have a no contact order on Tina, or my sister, have a supervised social service visit with Ashley, and I want my kids back. Like I should have them. I was changing my life before they even took the kids. I stopped doing everything. Yes, I was smoking pot, but I had no money to get the license. It cost $200. I barely had no money. So, eventually, yeah, I got it now. So, I mean, I'm good now. And everything I take, I'm prescribed. I don't touch drugs. I've been like this for years. And the only reason I got kicked out of the housing is because they kept fucking harassing them and saying a bunch of bullshit lies to them. And Tina's very good with the lady in office. So, all she got to do is say a word. She proved that to my nephew she sold Xanax to, and he ripped her off. He got her all pissed off. She tried to get kicked out. I had an eviction notice as soon as Tina came. Second day, next week, I had an eviction letter from the housing as soon as Tina came around. Now, how fishy is that? Now, please share this. I know I rambled on about a bunch of shit, but just please, listen to it. This is the goddamn truth. This is what I'm going through. I just need people behind my back. For TikTok followers and subscribers, when I do hit 1,000 subscribers, this part of my chest, part of my chest by my heart is for you. I'm gonna tattoo for my followers and subscribers. So please subscribe, share this, like it if you want. It's the truth. Big shout out to everybody, and I love y'all.